Hello, how's it going everybody? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to AddiBiotics Lectures. At the beginning of every lecture, I'd like to say peace and blessings upon you all and happy Ramadan from everybody at AddiBiotics in the last 10 days now of this blessed month. Make the most of it and make it count. Now today we're going to be talking about an important lesson in the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and that was the moment when the message of Islam began to spread beyond Makkah and new opportunities started to appear. After years of persecution, rejection and hardship in Makkah, the Prophet, peace be upon him, began looking to ways to share Islam with people from other tribes and regions. This effect eventually led to the planting of the first seeds of Islam in Yathrib, the city that is known as Medina, what we know it as today. Number 1, seeking new opportunities for dua. Despite facing hostility from the Quraysh, the Prophet, peace be upon him, never stopped inviting people to Islam. Every year during the pilgrimage season, tribes from across Arabia would travel to Makkah. The Prophet, peace be upon him, used this opportunity to approach different tribes and present the message of Islam to them. His goal was not only to spread the message, but also to find a community that might offer protection and support for the growing Muslim community. Although many tribes rejected his message, the Prophet, peace be upon him, remained patient and continued inviting people with wisdom and sincerity. Number 2, meeting the people of Yathrib. During one of these pilgrimage seasons, the Prophet, peace be upon him, met a small tribe of men from the city of Yathrib. These men belonged to the tribes of Aws and Quraysh, the two groups that would conflict with each other for many, many years. Now, when they heard about the message of Islam, something about it reasoned deeply with them. They recognized that the teaching of Islam, unity, justice, and worship of one God, could bring peace to their divided society, and as a result, several of them accepted Islam, promised to return to Yathrib, and shared the message with others. Number 3, the beginning of Islam in Yathrib. After returning home, the new Muslims from Yathrib began inviting their families and tribes to Islam. Gradually, the message spread amongst the people of the city. Within a short period of time, Islam began to take root in Yathrib, and even though the Prophet, peace be upon him, himself was still living in Makkah, this was a crucial development because it meant that the new community of believers were forming outside the control of the Qurayshi. Number 4, why this was important. The acceptance of Islam in Yathrib was soon to change the course of Islamic history. For the first time, the Prophet, peace be upon him, had a community that was willing to listen to the message of Islam, accept the Prophet, peace be upon him, as their leader, offer protection to the Muslim community. This eventually led to the historic migration known as the Hijrah, when the Prophet, peace be upon him, and the Muslims left Makkah and moved to Medina. In conclusion, the meeting with the people of Yathrib shows how Allah opens doors when situations seem difficult. After years of rejection in Makkah, the small group of sincere people became the foundation of a new Muslim community. From this story, we learn important lessons. Persistence in spreading truth is essential. Even small beginnings can lead to great change. Allah's plan often unfolds in ways we do not accept. The seeds planted in Yathrib would soon grow into the first Islamic community and eventually transform the history of the entire world. Now, time for reflective thoughts. When it comes down to meeting certain people, as the saying goes, you are the company that you keep. And whenever happens is if you hang around with bad people, you eventually become one. If you hang around with good people, you will eventually become one. And it's always best to just always, move forward in life and see what the Lord can offer you. Because if you stay in one place, you don't know what the Lord can offer you. You do not know what someone's message could do to save your life, what they can do, what that message can save another person's life, and so on and so forth. And even after you're gone, all the rewards are still being received to you anyway. Why? Because you started something, it continued, and even till then, you're still receiving all that goodness, all that reward, because you did the right thing. You made a move to better yourself, to realize, show the world that that there is something good out there. You need to get out there and have a look for it. And this is the message, what I'm trying to tell you. This is the message. If you could go out there and give a few words of wisdom to somebody, you never know. You could just save somebody's life. Never underestimate the power of words. Never underestimate the power of a good deed. It could just transform somebody's life for the greater good. So we hope you like this lesson. We hope everything is going well for the last 10 days. Again, from everybody at AddiBiotics, happy Ramadan. Make the most of these last 10 days. And good luck to everybody who's doing the days of Ittaqaf. This is where Muslims live in the masjid, they'll stay at home, and they're reciting, they're praying, and they're receiving a lot of reward for it as well. You all know the drill. Click subscribe and turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next lecture. All the best, and God bless.